If you learn to trust everyone else in your life before yourself, this ritual is for you. We all have an inner knowing that's always available to us, although we don't always hear it clearly through the noise of conditioning. Learning to hear that voice is often as simple as letting all the other voices have their say so they can move on. This bliss ritual is an invitation to reconnect with your intuition and remember what it feels like to trust yourself. Let's begin. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if it feels safe to do so. Imagining a golden ring of light surrounding you. This symbolizes you are entering ritual space, where the veils between conscious and unconscious thin, where you become more free, more aware, and more connected to your deepest truth. Now I invite you to visualize an iridescent bubble of golden light surrounding your entire body, creating a field of safety, self-love, compassion, and self-respect. I invite you to feel yourself held here. You are safe. You are supported. You're allowed to trust your experience today. And I invite you to take a slow breath in and out. Again, breathing in and out. I invite you to allow your shoulders to soften, opening your jaw slightly, giving it permission to relax. Let your belly expand and give yourself permission to arrive exactly as you are. There's nowhere else you need to be. There's nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to figure out. Simply be here now. As you settle into your body, notice how many voices live within you. The voice of your parents, of culture, of fear, of perfection. The voice that wants everyone else to be okay. You don't have to silence any of these voices. We're going to create enough space today to hear one more voice. The quiet one. The one that's been with you all along. So I invite you to imagine yourself standing in a peaceful forest clearing. The earth under your feet feels steady and supportive. Notice that there's a circle of chairs around you. They're set up for the thoughts, ideas, and perspectives that exist inside of you right now. Look at these chairs and notice how one by one, different aspects of you take their seats in the chairs. Take a look around and notice who is present with you today. Whoever or whatever's present with you today, invite them to speak whatever they want, one by one. There's no need to argue or judge them. Just allow them to say whatever they want to say. As you continue to listen to these voices around you with open curiosity, notice what each part of you looks like. What qualities does each voice, thought, or pattern possess? Notice if they feel or look different as they're speaking. I invite you to listen with compassion. These parts of you have been trying to help you in the best way they knew how. Now I invite you to thank each part of you for sharing their truth with you today. Notice how these different aspects of you have wanted to protect, help, or support you in some way. As you come to stillness in this clearing, I invite you to imagine the circle of chairs disappearing in a cloud of mist. See how the clearing becomes still and the air becomes calm. And in the center of the circle, you now see an empty chair. It's waiting for you. Not the version of you carrying everyone else's expectations, but the timeless part of you that has walked along through every season of your life right by your side, untouched by conditioning, present through every experience as pure, loving awareness. Invite that version of you to take a seat in the empty chair at the center of this forest clearing. Notice how you sit in the chair. How do you feel? What sensations do you experience sitting here in the center? Connect to this part of you that has walked beside you through every season of your life. This part of you that is untouched by conditioning. The timeless part of you that knows what is true. I invite you to breathe into this true aspect of yourself and ask, what would you like me to know today? Don't force an answer, just listen. Maybe you get words, images, sensations, memories, or a feeling. Trust whatever shows up. Trust your experience. Trust yourself. Self-trust is the willingness to stay connected to yourself, even when the answer hasn't yet appeared. So I invite you to take another deep breath. Just notice what it feels like in your body to trust yourself. Notice your heart. You don't have to know everything. You only have to stay connected to yourself. Because from that place, your next step becomes clear. So I invite you to thank every part of you that showed up in this ritual today. The parts that tried to protect you, the parts that were afraid, and also thank the quiet voice within that has been patiently waiting for you to listen. And I invite you to take a moment to celebrate something about yourself. Maybe it's your willingness to listen, or your courage to trust your own experience. Let your body feel what it's like to appreciate who you're becoming. And I invite you to grow roots deep, deep into the earth, feeling held by the planet. Release the golden bubble of light and keep your glow. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Your practice is complete.